Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to call a meeting to order. The City of Belleville acknowledges we are meeting today on the traditional territory of many nations. We recognize and honor the historic relationship of the Indigenous peoples to this land, and we acknowledge our shared obligation to respect, honor, and sustain these lands. We recognize all First Nation Métis and Inuit who call Belleville their home and support the need of cultivating a strong relationship with them. We look forward to fostering a path toward reconciliation and show respect for Indigenous people who first lived and currently live on this land where we all now reside together. Please remain standing for a moment of reflection.
May we be worthy custodians of all that has been entrusted to us. Help us to be concerned only for what will promote good government. May we bring to our council chambers minds that think and hearts that feel, always having respect for others, so that we may serve the people of our city in a helpful manner and for the good of all.
Please be seated. Disclosure of pecuniary interest and general nature thereof. Seeing none, I need approval for the minutes of council meeting held on December 8th, 25, and special council meeting held on December 23rd, 25 be approved. Moved by Councillor Thompson, Councillor Sue. Discussion, all in favor, carried. I need a motion to go in committee of the whole. Council rise and go in committee of the whole at 4:03 p.m. to hear and consider reports, passing recommendations, and resolutions with Councillor Kelly in the chair. Moved by Councillor Enright Miller, seconded by Councillor Chatton. All in favor, carried.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll go right to 8A, reports. The agenda shall include under report items that warrant individual attention from Council. 8A1, 2026 borrowing bylaw, reference to item 9.2, DF 2026-01 PDF. Recommendation that a bylaw to approve the borrowing of funds for the city be prepared for council's consideration. Can we get a mover? Councillor Enright Miller, seconded by Councillor Thompson. Any discussion? All those in favor? Approved. Thank you. 8-2A 2026 fleet repair blanket purchase orders. Number is DTOS 2026-01 2026 blanket purchase order PDF. Recommendation that in accordance with the section 30.3 sole and single sourcing approval and reporting of the city's purchasing bylaw number 2023-183, council authorized the issue of blanket purchase orders for fleet repairs in 2026 to Prevost in the amount of $300,000, Rush Truck Center in the amount of $150,000, and Premier Truck in the amount of $150,000. Can we get a mover? Mayor Ellis, seconded by Councillor Sue. Any discussion? All those in favor? Approved. Thank you. 8B, consent items. We'll go around the table. We'll start to my right. Mayor Ellis.
No, thank you.
Councillor Brown.
No, thank you.
Councillor Chatton.
No, thank you, Chair.
Councillor Henderson.
No, thank you.
Councillor Sue.
No, thank you.
Councillor Enright Miller.
No, thank you.
Councillor Carr.
No, thank you.
Councillor Thompson.
No, thank you.
So consent items council may adopt consent items by one motion, but prior to consideration of such motion, members may request specific items. None were pulled. So the recommendation is that council items 8B1 to 8B3 be approved. Mover, Councillor Chatton, seconded by Mayor Ellis. All those in favor? Approved. Thank you. Information. Move on to 8C, information items. Council may adopt information items by one motion, but prior to consideration, we'll go around the horn to see if anyone would like to pull one. We'll start with Councillor Thompson.
No, thank you.
Councillor Carr.
8C1B, please.
8C1B. Councillor Enright Miller.
8C2A, please.
Thank you. Councillor Sue.
No, thank you.
Councillor Henderson.
No, thank you.
Councillor Chatton.
No, thank you, Chair.
Councillor Brown.
8C1A, please.
Thank you. And Mayor Ellis.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Recommendation that information items 8C1 be received with the exception items, and they are 8C1B, 8C2A, 8C1A. Mover? Councillor Thompson, seconded by Councillor Chatton. All those in favor? Approved. Thank you. All right, we're going to go right to the first one that was pulled. B, Councillor Carr, I believe, pulled this. It's the Belleville Economic Development BIQ Year-End Report 2025. Councillor Carr. Oh, mover, Councillor Carr, seconder. Councillor Chatton. Councillor Carr.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and appreciate the year-end review. Lots of information. Through you to the manager, just in terms of the job fairs that are conducted in conjunction with employers and Belleville Economic Development, do we have any results in terms of successful hiring as a result of those job fairs? Is there any reporting back from prospective employers?
Director, Alicia.
Through the chair to Councillor Carr, yes, we do post-event surveys with employers. So we typically have anywhere between 55 and 60 attend 2 career fairs a year, and staff survey them afterwards. So we do get that feedback from employers, and we report them to committee. So I can certainly share those details with council if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great, just to get an idea of how many jobs are being filled and whether those needs are being met. The other thing, and Mr. Chair, one thing I wanted to bring up as well, just in terms of kind of falling on the job fair theme, is I noticed in the city of Windsor that with the school boards, for example, they had a job fair, but it was directed to grade 10 students that were looking at co-op placements and having employers come and presenting job opportunities to grade 10 students as they're starting to explore career options. And while it's great that we have job fairs for people that are actively looking for employment, I know that in many studies and feedback we receive from a lot of businesses in our community that they're always looking to attract new employees. And I'm just wondering if there's opportunity, and I recognize the fact that stick handling with the school board isn't always easy, but is there opportunities where a job fair to focused on students and getting them to explore different opportunities, again, also with students in our local community to understand that there are jobs in the local community as well, and maybe partnering with Loyalist College in terms of just building that potential for job base early on in a student's life versus making decisions along the way. So is there a possibility for something like that in the future?
Alicia.
Through the chair to Councillor Carr, yes. In terms of the way we've been doing career fairs, it is evolving. It has evolved the last couple of years that I've been involved directly, and it will continue to. And part of that is that outreach directly to the schools. I know there's a program called Career Connect, I believe it is, that the Chamber's involved in, that we've been involved in as well, and that is getting into the school systems, into those grade 9 and 10 classrooms. We're also working with Quinte Economic Development and Quinte Home Builders on the skilled truck event, and we're looking to do something with skilled trades in the spring. So certainly outreach is part of that overall program under our business retention and growth portfolio, and it's important that that be built into that whole portfolio as we move forward.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you, Councillor Carr. Councillor Chatton.
Thank you, and through you, I was just wondering if there was any possibility that the Youth Engagement Committee might be able to connect with Belleville Economic Development in their efforts to reach some of the youth in the region, just because it would be a really nice handshake between the two organizations. Thank you.
Point taken. Thank you. Councillor Enright Miller.
And just to piggyback on that, possibly the Accessibility Committee for our youth that suffer from any disabilities to connect as well. Be happy to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? All right, thank you. We missed 8C1A. All those in favor? Approved. Okay, we're going to go to 8C1A. Quinte Conservation Board resolution and submission to ERO, posting 025-1257 on regional consolidation of Ontario's 36 conservation authorities. Quinte Conservation Letter and ERO Submission 12, 2025. We need a mover. Councillor Brown, seconded by Enright Miller. All those in, no, we're going to go to the chatting part. Okay, so let's go to Councillor Brown. You pulled this.
Thank you. Just to make you aware, the Environmental Registry of Ontario submission was closed as of December the 22nd. To date, there has been no feedback to the Conservation Authority. I spoke with Brad Friday, my days are all mixed up, on Friday, just to confirm whether or not there had been any further updates to the Conservation Authority. At this stage, there's been nothing formal that's communicated, but the province clearly and the new CEO are clearly moving down the path of still moving towards the 7 regional. So the Conservation Authority boards now are all trying to continue pressing forward with as much information as we can. So any support that can come from the Conservation Authority through municipal councils, from groups like the Quinte Field Naturalists and others, we need to just keep it front and center as much as we can in terms of why we don't support this and the impact that it's going to have. So at this point, we're just waiting to hear back on the feedback on the ERO. So thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Brown. Any other comments? All those in favor? Approved. Thank you. The next item that was pulled is 8C2. Request support of the following: Kingston Resolution Number 2026-32 regarding support for prioritization and funding of Kingston Health Sciences Center Redevelopment Project. Kingston Resolution Number 2026-32, Kingston Health Services Center Redevelopment. Can we get a mover? Councillor Enright Miller, seconded by Councillor Chatton. And Councillor Enright Miller, you pulled it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just think this is something we should put pen to paper with. Kingston has asked us for a motion in support to Honourable Doug Ford and many MPPs. We all know and have, I'm sure, all visited Kingston General at some point in our lives, and we have loved ones and friends and family that have, and I think we all rely on it, even in our municipality. So I think this is a motion that we should endorse and certainly put pen to paper with fairly quickly. Thank you very much.
Approved. At 4:14 p.m. Thank you. No, mover. Councillor Chatton, seconder by Enright Miller. All those in favor? Approved. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Kelly. Need a motion that bylaws number 2026 001, 002, 003, and 004 be read and passed. Moved by Councillor Chatton, second by Councillor Sioux. Discussion? All in favor? Carried. New business. Councillor Carr.
Thank you, Mayor. I have 2 items. Back in August, at our August 25th council meeting, a motion was passed from council. Part of it was asking the Hastings Prince Edward Ontario Health Team to provide a deputation to council. But in addition to that, there was a request from council that the manager of physician recruitment provide a staff report outlining the recruitment efforts to date, the physician start date, and the expected patient number of rostering. And that staff report also include a review of other primary care grant programs offered by the Ontario government, such as the Learn and Stay, to determine whether there is duplication with city programs. I was just wondering if I could get an update on the deputation request, and then with respect to the report from the manager of physician recruitment, wondering, this was an August 25th request, wondering if if council could at least have that report included with the release of the draft 2026 budget.
Okay.
That's item 1.
CAO Matt McDonald, I'll send that to. Yep. Okay.
Okay, and the second one is, can I just get an update? Council passed the motion for a roundtable meeting with our MPPs and MPPs. I'm just wondering what the status of that meeting is.
Through your worship to Councillor Carr, staff are currently in the process. We are looking probably mid-February before we can find a date that will hopefully work for all parties.
Thank you. Any other new business? Okay. Bylaw number 2026-006, a bylaw to approve and authorize the execution of a medical service agreement between the Corporation of the City of Belleville and Cheryl Perstoto, be read and passed this 12th day of January 2026. Moved by Councillor Chatton, seconded by Councillor Enright Miller. Discussion, all in favor? Carried. Announcements. I'll just start off with announcements. Sadly, I just want to say we lost a true hero in Belleville last week. Dr. Aruna Alexander, on behalf of the city, I extend my deepest heartfelt condolences to the family and friends and colleagues of Dr. Aruna Alexander. Dr. Alexander's dedication, compassion, and service left a lasting impact on our community. Her passion about culture, diversity, and inclusion was evident in everything that she did. Aruna was a respected professional and had a caring presence in our community. Her contributions will not be forgotten and have paved the way for future generations. On a personal note, Aruna was a dear friend. She was always a huge supporter and someone I could always count on. Our thoughts and prayers are with all who are mourning this profound loss. Announcements? Councillor Carr?
Thank you, Mayor. Councillor Brown and I will be hosting a town hall meeting on Thursday, February 12th at 6:30 p.m. at the Jerry Masterson Thurlow Community Center. We'll review the draft 2026 operating budget, as well as provide an update to residents on city business, and there'll be a question and answer session as well. There will also be a virtual opportunity for those who cannot attend in person, and they're asked to email myself, councillor.carr@belleville.ca, and they'll be provided with a meeting link. Thank you.
Just want to add to your comment about Dr. Aruna Alexander. Celebration of Life will be February 21st at 1 o'clock at Picton United Church.
Thank you. Going up this side, Councillor Kelly.
Thank you. Through you, Mayor, I just wanted to follow up on the Mayor and Dr. Aruna Alexander and Councillor Thompson's comments. I've known the doctor now for several years, worked closely with her on many different fronts for the city, and she was a part of the Equity, Diversity, Inclusion Committee, and she has been on that committee for years, and she was a guiding force in advancing inclusion and belonging in Belleville. She brought heart, integrity, and commitment to ensuring that everyone in our city felt welcomed and had a voice and an opportunity. Her leadership was thoughtful and courageous, and she will be deeply missed. And I was reminiscing today with Councillor Brown, who's also was at an event July 16th. Dr. Aruna Alexander organized it, and it was her leadership. She brought, I believe it was 9 different religious groups for the Equity, Diversity, Inclusion Committee. We met at the library, and they all shared their story, and that work was educational, talked about bringing our community together. She was a true leader, and that was just one of many examples I could share. Her work with the United Nations in her city. She would host a luncheon every year and an evening celebration, and she was instrumental in the City of Belleville's International Women's Day, March 8th every year, her work with that. Deepest condolences to Dr. Aruna Alexander and her husband Dave. I was over to see her at the hospice before she passed away, and she was in good spirits and had a great sense of humor, so we'll miss her. And February 21st is the Memorial Center in Picton, at the United Church, 1 o'clock.
With that, I need... January 5th as 150th anniversary of the funding of Belleville Garden Club. January 21st as Bell Let's Talk Day. I need a confirmation bylaw, the bylaw 2026-005 be read and passed. Moved by Councillor Chatton, Councillor Brown. Discussion, all in favor, carried. Motion to adjourn, moved by Councillor Carr, Councillor Wright Miller, all in favor. Adjournment at 4:22. Thank you. Carried.